We've come to the Garden State, investigating a possible Bigfoot track. A local named Kyle found and cast a footprint out here in the Jersey Pine Barrens where he said he's had activity in the past. So that's where we decided to do our first night investigation. And as luck would have it, we just heard a sound we can't identify.
What is that? Ooh. Right near us.
Yeah, right over here.
Whoa, that's not a coyote.
Listen.
Hey, we definitely heard something.
To the east, really far off.
What is off to the east, Kyle?
The east is nothing but more pine trees.
Okay, according to Kyle, there's nothing to the east but more pine trees.
We got coyotes.
No. What was that? I thought it was a 1 or 2 coyote pack.
Yeah, those coyote?
There they are, yeah.
We're hearing a bunch of what sounds like jungle birds in different directions across the lake. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like maybe 1 or 2 coyotes. So we're in disagreement here. We don't know what it is.
I love it. Oh. Howls. You guys aren't hearing that?
Yeah, if I heard anything at all, it was at the very edge of my hearing.
I'm not so sure there was coyotes. I heard something else in there, I'm pretty sure.
We need to get back on the lake.
Okay.
All right, let's go, Kyle.
Kyle thought the scream originated down near the lake, so we're gonna check out down near there. If we head down to the water, we'll be able to hear a little bit better, and then hopefully determine what it was.
Yeah, we're not closing distance on that. Shall we? Sing it, Bobs. We tried to close the distance between that pack of coyotes and us, but as it turns out, the coyotes were going the same direction and they hopelessly outpaced us. They probably put another mile or 2 between us. Well, there's no hope in trying to catch up with them, so what are we gonna do?
Well, we heard something that was very kind of strange sounded. Cliff wasn't sure what it was. None of us were sure what it was.
We kind of heard the same thing. We heard coyotes and then some strange things in the distance.
Exactly, Matt, but once it seemed to die down, for us at least, it was dead the rest of the night.
Well, thank you very much for taking us out to your location. I hope there's no lasting hard feelings between us because you showed us a human print, or at least what I think is a human print.
Nah, it's not my fault you don't know what you're looking at.
After our first night investigation in the New Jersey Pine Barrens, we're very confident that this state could have a lot of Sasquatch activity. The Pine Barrens is a vast wooded area that covers a huge portion of New Jersey, and it's full of life. We're hoping that tonight's town hall meeting will bring us information that'll help us focus our investigation in the vast Pine Barrens.
Thank you very much for coming out. We're the Finding Bigfoot team. We've come to your neck of the woods because we're hoping that maybe some of you have seen Bigfoots in the past in the Pine Barrens. If you believe you have ever encountered a Sasquatch, like seen one or heard one, please go ahead and raise your hand up nice and high and be proud of it, man. You're amongst safe company.
My experience was during a hunting expedition. We were driving some deer out in Carranza. Midway through the drive, just felt uneasy. And something took off running behind us. And it was like a train running through the woods.
I was with my boyfriend and we were headed towards a lake. And all of a sudden, deer just ran through the road. This huge something, huge, out of place for this area, was chasing it. Like, I didn't see legs. It looked like it leapt over the dirt road. and it didn't look like the deer. This was big.
Matt and I are on our way to meet with Regina. She's a school teacher who believes that a Sasquatch crossed the road in front of her while it was chasing deer. I want to follow up on this report because I know firsthand how difficult it can be to gauge measurements. I want to go to the location, do a recreation, and see just how large this animal was.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Hey, Regina.
Hey, Renee. Hey, Matt.
This weather is amazing.
It is truly a gift.
What was the weather like when it happened?
A lot like this. It was very warm. It was late afternoon, bright sunny day, and we were in the truck, and a herd of deer just came flying out of the woods, and there was this big, huge animal. It took one long push-off with the front here, and then it was gone, then it was done. And the thing that struck me, Matt, was its bulk. And I know that's no deer.
What would you say the back of an average deer height would be?
From here?
Okay, so that's, you know, that's
3 feet.
2.5, 3 feet. So where would you estimate that that figure's back was?
All right, you put your hand there.
Wow.
So you're adding another 2 feet onto it.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, okay? I would not be here to talk about deer with you. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I saw something that I can't explain. I'm not sure what it was. I'm just telling you it was way bigger than any of the deer in this area, and it was bulkier than anything I have ever seen in this woods.
Regina, where was the figure standing when you first saw it?
It wasn't standing, it was in motion.
So this is the first spot where you put eyes on it.
No, you got it all wrong. Stand up, hunch over a little bit, and that's about the height of the animal on all fours, right there.
One thing that I just want you to quickly think about, as it was soaring across the road, how much of the road was it taking up?
The whole road.
Standing at the spot where this figure crosses the road, I'm beginning to get a little frustrated. It was a large mass that was clearing the road at a height of 5 feet. She doesn't know where the bottom was. It was bigger than a deer. I guess that makes it a squatch.
Well, you know, I understand her because I'm a science teacher too, so I got this a very conflicted idea. It's not proof. It's my story, it's what I saw. I'm gonna stand by it to the day I go.
She would try to twist it so she could debunk it, but we're not gonna let her.
Well, whatever you saw was moving fast, right? That would have been really difficult to gauge a length.
She saw it in daylight. She sees that it doesn't have a tail. She sees the deer clearly enough to tell that they're deer. And that completely eliminates every other kind of large mammal species out here. So she did see enough to say what it wasn't. It could have been nothing else but a Sasquatch.
If that was a Sasquatch, that was the most amazing thing that could happen.